Reality check, man, from your device, and you know it's a unique one, aromatic, realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, we are go deep again. We are talking about TikTok sensation Rosealee. And she was violated by law enforcement of her boyfriend under gunpoint and video her naked and send her out to social media. Now we have to ask ourselves, what lead to this? For a little girl who in the ghetto, him dey on TikTok and he make him talk and he make him little money off of them taps and rose and then thing there. So what could have lead to this? For you go video Rosealee naked and send her out over the media. There was one thing going on in the media at the time, and it was the Jamaica Labour Party housing scandal. What Desmond Mackenzie come out and tell we say, the house them what then they build the people, you can't live in it until you're dead. But when you're dead, we go give somebody else it. And the requirement that you have to meet to get one of these house, you have to have the land. And when you get the land and then build the house, you can't add on it. You can't rent it. You can't sell it. And you can't hand it down to a family member. So what them do? They send out Marlon Morgan to come clean it up. When Marlon Morgan come out, a more mess Marlon Morgan come with. Then draw for you, movie star, and at the same time, them release the clippings with Rosealee because she have a wide followers on TikTok. All that the Jamaica Labour Party was looking for is something to distract the people them. So we can pay our attention over there to Rosealee. And now watch what they go on over here, so. Clean them and try clean up the mess. The housing scandal. Read between the lines, Jamaica, and don't get confused. What was taking place in the media at the time when them do Rosealee this? The Jamaica Labour Party housing scandal. You see the Prime Minister come out? You see none of the lady them come out? You see none of the police them hierarchy come out? And can try to address this? No, they don't come out. This is orchestrated and coming from the top of the Jamaica Labour Party. Uno don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, my viewers and subscribers. Remember what take place. Deadman Mackenzie come out. And when him come out, he threw the Jamaica Labour Party under the bus. So they were trying to clean up the spill that Desmond Mackenzie make. But when they send out Marlon Morgan, he make it worse. Then draw for you, movie star. And at the same time, the police, them say curfew. Mass up. She can't see them face. Have her boyfriend under gunpoint. And video her naked and send it out. What the reason for that? A them thing that we have to ask Jamaica. Why did they do that? Video her and send it out over the media. What were their motive? What were they trying to accomplish? To send this woman naked picture over the media. After him wake up and see gun the point in his face. You know have him boyfriend in one corner with gun and a gun point. And while they were at you guys' mercy, you know tell her to stand up and video her and send it out there. What was the motive? What was the motive behind it, Jamaica? What them when I try to accomplish? And then question that we have to ask, you know. Those are the questions that we have to ask. But don't get it twisted. More put Jamaica on notice. Me put Jamaica on notice. I want to know if you watch anytime something major about what happen to the Jamaica Labour Party. You see a distraction come in the social media space. Me I tell you from today, just mark it down and watch it. What was the reason for them embarrassing this woman? Why them embarrass this woman? What is the motive? What no gain from this? What no gain from this? Jamaica, keep your eyes on the prize. Don't get distracted. The Jamaica Labour Party housing scandal. What Desmond Mackenzie come out and spill the milk and them a try to clean it up. So them say, guess what? She popular on TikTok, you know. Whoop, 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 whoop. Run over this upon him and fling out that and have the people talking. But that didn't get us distracted, you know. Because of the more we attack, that did not get us distracted. And the more we attack, you understand? So me play a little clip and me couldn't hear what the girl I say. Take it away.
Ask the Prime Minister. Someone ask the Prime Minister. I want to ask the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Sir Dr. Andrew Holness or Mr. Holness or Mr. Andrew Holness. What is system I do for we as poor people? So man can for police can come to my house, have me on my bare father at gunpoint, and then I'm gonna video me and throw it on social media. What is that? What that? What that? But you can't video me, come to my house, so you have to sting operation, you have search, video me and put me on social media. Me need answers, of course. Me need a whole heap of answer. One only, I forget.
That's our Western St. Andrew, you know. It's a PMP area. PMP MP Anthony Hilton is the MP for that area. What were their motive? That we are asked Jamaican. What were their motive? And that we are asked with Jamaican brother and sister them at home and in the diaspora abroad. What were their motive for going to the woman house? She asleep, naked. You know, make she stand up and video her and send the video out there. What were the motive? One who try to accomplish. Who giving you the instruction? Jamaica the question. Who give the police them the instruction to go up on the radio? Who give the police them the instruction to pull off the radio? Who give the police them the instruction to go violate Rosealee? And then question that we asking. So Rosealee talk about me a beg Prime Minister and we a do this. You don't hear them silent. You don't hear them silent. You don't see none of them come out and say nothing. Lady, you don't have to read between the lines, you know. And watch what go on, watch what take place. The hottest thing in a social media land, it was that the Jamaica Labour Party, the bill house the people and take with their land. The biggest land scandal at that way in the media space. Desmond Mackenzie come out, come spill the beans. Then send out Marlon Morgan to come clean it up. Marlon Morgan shit up himself. If you don't feel alive, me I tell you, no listen this.
And don't just take my word for it. Listen to the voice note of yourself. This is your tax dollars that they're talking about. Dayton Campbell, in his own words, in his own voice.
I can tell you why that happened. That's because they put more money in the two divisions that we're going to have by-elections in. So we're going to have a by-election in Chancery, I'm going to have a by-election in Denham Town. So they put some more money in the two divisions that are going to have the by-elections.
You know, it is so ironic that the set of people who have been going around the country seeking to present themselves as, you know, persons who are squeaky clean, it is now coming to light that they are marred in this serious corruption scandal. And the truth of the matter is that, as we said in the press conference, the opposition leader cannot have it both ways. You cannot be seeking to signal to the people of Jamaica that you are for integrity in office, and when things come to light that essentially suggests that your General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, is essentially supporting or endorsing the use of KCMC money in furtherance of the parties, the PNP's electioneering and partisan interests. the two just don't compute, the two don't reconcile, the two don't make no sense, and you have to make up your mind. You're either going to be on the side of integrity or you're going to be on the side of advancing the PNP's political agenda, cost it what it will, even if it means that taxpayers' money from the various municipal corporations are going to be used in furtherance of that objective. And it is no wonder that the PNP, even in opposition, by way of the municipal corporations, they are saddled in corruption scandals. We have seen it in the case of $400 million at the Manchester Municipal Corporation. Just a couple of weeks ago, we saw Mocha swooping down on the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. Over $1 billion Jamaican is said in that instance to have been, misappropriated, or there are investigations going on in that regard. And the truth is, we are comfortable with the fact that investigative bodies are now in
you hear the garbage,
and we await their diligence.
Because after Desmond Mackenzie spilling, then send this a piece of shit to come out there to come clean it up. He make it worse. So listen to Desmond Mackenzie again. Because me a show you and me a build the case. The reason why Rosealee was target. Rosealee target to bring a distraction from the Jamaica Labour Party land scandal that was in social media land. Listen to Mackenzie again.
Social indigent housing program of the government of Dr. Andrew Holness, and I'm really proud of what we have been able to accomplish and lives that we have touched and changed.
I'm happy that you've shed some light on it, and I would have wanted you to a little bit more into the program itself, since it was started by your ministry.
Okay, what the program does, as I said before, persons can apply. They are investigated by the poor relief officers. They must have the land to build the units. And once that is done, we now proceed after the investigation to see whether or not the persons are eligible. They meet the criteria which is set up. Because you must be a part of a program that does not allow you on your own. And there are cases where we have provided houses for persons who probably are not that destitute, but because of their circumstances, we have provided for them. Now, the Poor Relief Department of the municipal corporations retain responsibility for the units. Yes. So while you occupy those units, the Poor Relief Department does its monthly checking on the units. You are not allowed to do any addition to the units. The units come fully furnished. It is something that when I came up with the idea of furnishing the units, we did it because there are cases where we saw persons have homes, but there is nothing for them to sleep on. So we figured it does make sense to give you a nice room, and then you have to sleep on the floor.
Or furnish the
So we provide the necessary furnishing for the unit. Right. Now, the unit cannot be rented. It is not for sale. No addition can be done to the unit. And the unit cannot be handed down to family. And we have cases where occupants have died, and the Poor Relief Department retains the unit, and then it is handed over to someone else who is in need.
Absolutely.
So what we do, and we encourage persons to take care of the units. We notice that all of our units are built from concrete, and it has been done deliberately.
And you hear what Mackenzie say? And we have cases where occupants had died, and the Poor Relief Department retain the unit, and that it is handed over to someone else who is in need. It handed over to someone else who is in need. Because you cannot get it. Mackenzie say you can't build upon it. You can't sell it. You can't rent it. And you can't hand it down to nobody. So when you're dead, it dead with you. And it move on to someone else. So that them a try to clean up. So the question what we ask, who give the police them the go ahead to go search this woman? Who give the police them the go ahead to go violate the woman rights? To go in her house, she dey sleep. You have her man under gunpoint. She wake up frightened. You make she stand up. Video her. Take away her decency. Take away her privacy. And send it over social media. What were the motive? One object. One when they try to achieve from this. The only thing that was taking place at the time, it was the Jamaica Labour Party. Oh, scandal that dominate the media all over the globe. So they want a distraction because Marlon Morgan couldn't clean up the mess. Movie star couldn't clean up the mess. So them say we draw in that look like nobody from in the ghetto and fling him out there to distract the people. That's where they plan, but it backfire again. Because the people are buying into that. The people still focus. Because the people that go to their land, feel no build a poor relief house on it, and them end up and lose them land. So look who them draw for. Movie star. Take it away.
Trust me, my heart is good. I am excited. I feel like I'm a birthday, trust me. My heart is good. The Prime Minister is very kind. Thank you, Prime Minister. One movie star. I am grateful. I am happy. Thank you, Jesus. God bless my Prime Minister and all the new social working and you guys. I thank you all. Me didn't feel like a fish out of water because me didn't feel like nothing would want to me again. I didn't feel good. Push did come my place and I was so scared in. But no, I am happy. I feel like a New Year's night. I am happy. God bless my Prime Minister.
We play back Rosealee again. Come with the show no what lead to the disgrace. What them disgrace her over the media. What lead up to it. Oh, we reach that, sir. The Jamaica Labour Party housing land scandal. And that lead we right into Rosealee. Because you know I look for a star, but you can't get nobody from uptown. So we are going for that little dirty foot girl left in the ghetto. Because him have a whole heap of followers. And he go take the media by storm. Who give the police them permission?
I am happy. God bless my Prime Minister.
To go raid Rosealee. Who give the police permission? Who send them to go disgrace a girl like that? Who send them? Who give them instruction to carry out that raid there? Pan Rosealee. To send her out there over the globe like that. To embarrass the girl. It's not nice. Listen what the girl they say one more time. Take it away.
Prime Minister, someone ask the Prime Minister. I want to ask the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Sir Dr. Andrew Holness, or Mr. Holness, or Mr. Andrew Holness. What is system I do for we as poor people? So man can for police can come to my house. I've never been for that at gunpoint and then I'm gonna video me and throw it on social media. What is that? What that? What that? You can't video me, come to my house and you have to sting operation, you have search. Video me and put up on social media. We need answers, of course. We need a whole heap of answer. One only, I have to get. I have to get a whole heap of answers.
Jamaica, how did we reach here? How Rosealee get involved in this? A little girl from out of the ghetto who use TikTok to make her living. How we reach this, sir? How she involved? How she reach in it? who instruct the police, who give them the go-ahead to go raid her house. Raid her house in a mass. Can't see nobody face. You no see say something not right here, sir. You go raid her house in a mass. No curfew no in our area. So what kind of sting operation? You know under this guys. So nobody no know who give them permission, who send them down there. What were the reason? What were the motive to target this woman? And then question that we need to ask. And look around Uno. Look around Uno Jamaica at home and in the diaspora. Just look around and reflect back and see what when they take place in the media space. What was in the media space? What was in the media space, Jamaica? The Jamaica Labour Party housing scandal. That was what in the media space. The Jamaica Labour Party housing scandal. So they use this girl to deflect and distract the Jamaican people because she have a wide follower over there on TikTok. It was nothing more than PR stunt, distraction. They use the girl for PR, distraction, to distract the Jamaican people from the real issue. The real issue was the Jamaica Labour Party house and land scandal. Giving poor people a house, have them sign over a piece of them land, but you know that the house are not for them because them can't rent it. Them can't sell it, them can't add on upon it, and them can't give a relative. Them have to just live until them dead, care and keep. And after them dead, we no sign it over to somebody else. That was what in the media space. So then use this girl. Who give the police permission? Those are the questions. Who instruct them to go raid the girl place? Have them under gunpoint. Then video her and send her out there to the world naked as the day she born. Them things they can't right, brother. And then Jamaica they don't want. You reach Rosealee now, you know. But you see tomorrow, I go somebody else. You know, wake up and smell the coffee. It was all done in the name of PR and distraction. Because it's orchestrated by them. Watch the sign. Me put on up a notice. Anytime something about to come out in the media space about the Jamaica Labour Party is either a Cherry Tree Lane murder or drugs bus or this or you hear them murder done or them murder. You know, just watch me. I put on up a notice. Just watch what they take place. Anytime a major story bust on the Jamaica Labour Party. Just watch it. And tell the Matic the next time a major thing bust on them. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, you know how much o'clock. Stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Like and share and follow the platform over YouTube. Me tell you, say the signature word, it never change, it remain the same. Heart of love. Until then, you know, the Matic will chat again because you don't know the Matic no deal with tabloid and gossip, propaganda and scandal. We shoot and we shoot bullseye. Anytime we come, it have to be factual. Clear and clear like a crystal. Because we are not here to confuse our people. We are here to educate, inspire, and uplift. Right, that's right there. Mother mean, I'm out.